Support for this video is brought to you by Manscaped. Join over 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you, 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code LJTV at manscaped.com.
Lee Judge's TV, a very humbling performance, a reality check, like you said.
Yeah, reality check, Lucy. I'm afraid there was a lot of rabbits in headlights performances from the lads there. I don't think Partey was fit enough to start the game. I think he had a bit of a shocker, to be honest.
He looked out of his depth, which coming from Thomas Partey, he's an experienced player. He does well in midfield. He's a strong player, but he just didn't look comfortable tonight. Our whole midfield sort of disappeared the more the game went on. Just looked very uncomfortable, the whole situation.
I think he was targeted big time. There was always a three-man press around him. There was no out ball for him a lot of the time. I think we've had that problem before when he's played in that position. Lokonga was very, very poor today, kept giving the ball away cheaply, as did Tavares. Tavares at fault for the second goal. We were still in the game up until that point. And once that goal went in, that was just the knife through the heart, really. But it's as the title of this video says, it's a big reality check. We'd been on a good run, and now we've played a very, very good side. Let's give Liverpool a lot of credit. They're the finished article. We're about halfway along our little project, and they have got quality in every position over the pitch. I mean, one thing that really disappointed me, Luce, was Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's performance.
The only time you hear his name is when he's offside, and other than that, he's anonymous.
And Saka was the same as well. They've got to start learning to look down the line when they're receiving the ball and when they're coming out from free kicks and things. They're just getting left behind offside every single time. It's very frustrating to watch.
Absolutely. And Aubameyang is just not strong enough to play up there by himself. He's not showing the integrity that he needs and the consistency. And against big sides like Liverpool, you really need someone that can stand their ground and can hold their own. And he's just not that player.
Yeah, and when you look at Mane's performance, Mane's playing down the middle at times, drifted in from the left-hand side. At times, he's winning the ball in the air, he's holding the ball. We're not getting the players around him to put any pressure on him. Just a great big hole there where our midfield was supposed to be mopping up second ball. Some of them Liverpool players were getting 2 and 3 seconds to touch the ball.
It's too slow.
It's too slow, and our pressing was just way off the target today. And one thing that we've spoken about at length, me and you, Luce, is the lack of the way he wants to play. I think, in my opinion, is we do need a big, aggressive, hold-up centre forward, someone where the ball will stick. Playing Lacazette with him at Anfield, it just didn't work. They just didn't.
Even without the silly mistakes, we just didn't look convincing.
No,
and it's always going to be that way without, like I said, we need a holding player up front. And we needed our midfield to sort of stand their ground a bit more. It was very lacklustre today.
There's times when you play football, Luce, and there's times when you get shot of it. And there was too many times when we made big bad decisions in that game, expecting things to come off. Like Tavares, he was getting away with that at Leicester because there was a bit more space and a bit more time for him to do that sort of stuff. But against equally quick right-sided player against him, he just got pushed back further and further, and I think he got frustrated in the end because he couldn't play his football. And when you go to Anfield, you've got to expect that. Let's give Liverpool a lot of credit. They played very, very well.
Very well. They did what they had to do, and I think the only positive to take out of today's game was, again, Aaron Ramsdale did everything he possibly could.
Yeah, he was brilliant.
Made some amazing saves. I got it very wrong today, I'd say.
Well, it's a learning curve for this. Listen, you have to take losses against big teams.
Better teams.
Against big teams like this, I know we've been getting used to this over the years, but we have got a very young team here, and there's a few players there where I think the game was too. The game was too big for them. I think Emil Smith-Rowe was very lacklustre. Saka.
It's all a developing project, and all we can do now is look ahead against the next. We've got Newcastle next, so a bit of positivity towards that, and just take this one on the chin. Not a great birthday present for me, but
happy birthday, babe.
Thank you. Always next time. On to the next one next week, and just try and stay positive.
Up the Gunners.
Up the Gunners.